10 greatest African leaders of all time. They laid the foundation for a peaceful and prosperous Africa. These leaders were willing to put everything online to encounter the unknown and articulate change in Africa. Join us as we take a journey to explore the 10 greatest African leaders of the contemporary era. Number 1 on our list today is Nelson Mandela. Nelson Mandela was born on July 18, 1918 and named Rolihlahla Mandela. By his parents, he was popularly called Mandiba. Nelson Mandela was one of Africa's finest citizens and statesmen. Prior to becoming president of South Africa 1994 to 1999, he sacrificed a great chunk of his life fighting against an apartheid political system in his country, South Africa. Mandela was a revolutionary who got imprisoned on several occasions for his activism upon his release after 27 years in prison. He became the first black president of South Africa after his party in 1994 won general election. Mandela won a Nobel Peace Prize in 1993 for his peace-loving and the various projects and works to end brutal decades of apartheid in South Africa. The next African leader to talk about is Haile Selassie, also known as Rastafari Makonnen. He was an Ethiopian ruler between 1916 to 1974 and emperor in 1930 to 1974. Selassie was one of the biggest sons of Africa whose name can never be erased from history based on what he did. During his reign, several schools were constructed, social injustice fell, and the security forces of the state were strengthened. He did his best to make life easy. He went on to build an extensive network of ties with African communities in diaspora as well as other Caribbean islands. Thomas Sankara is another great son of Africa that needs to be on this list. Born December 21, 1949, Yakou, Upper Volta, now Burkina Faso. He died October 15, 1987 in Ouagadougou, Burkina Faso. He lived a modest life, and in unison, his people emulated him. He prioritized education and health. Although his reign was short, he discarded expensive Mercedes cars being used by political appointees and replaced them with Renault cars. Most of the time, he went to office on bicycle. Education was made free and compulsory in his time. Civil education was encouraged. School attendance under Sankara rose from 6% to 22%. Kwame Nkrumah, another great son of Africa. Kwame Nkrumah is highly revered as Ghanaian politician who led the country in 1957 to gain independence from country's colonial master. One can conclude that he was the founding father of Ghana without being too wrong. Nkrumah was the first president and prime minister of Ghana. His tenure as a president of Ghana saw massive developmental projects across the length and breadth of Ghana. Nkrumah's legacy in Ghana and even beyond is unparalleled. Kofi Annan is another great man from Africa. Even though he wasn't a mainstream politician, he was a world leader. Kofi Annan was a Ghanaian diplomat who led the United Nations as its 7th Secretary General. When he was in charge of the United Nations, Annan tackled HIV/AIDS pandemic in Africa. He and the UN were awarded a Nobel Peace Prize in 2001. Annan will be forever etched into our memories as a great leader who tirelessly fought for global peace and hunger eradication. And now Jomo Kenyatta, the Africa's man of mystery. Kenyatta is one of the biggest in the history of African politics. Jomo Kenyatta was an anti-colonial activist who rose to become the first president of Kenya. He was the one who registered Kenya with African Union. Kenyatta played a big role in ensuring that Kenya freed itself from colonial rule. He was the frontline politician in Kenya National African Union, KANU. Kenneth Kaunda, another great leader from Africa. Kenneth Kaunda is a Zambian retired politician who became the country's first president from 1964 to 1991. As a teacher by profession, Kaunda gained a lot of political experiences when he served as a foreign affairs interpreter and advisor in 1949. And leading the Socialist United National Independence Party, Kenneth Kaunda used peaceful protest and negotiation to secure independence for Zambia on October 24, 1964. Then here comes Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, the only woman among the pack. Africa's first female head of state's name cannot be omitted from this list. No, it can't be. Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, commonly known as Africa's Iron Lady, is a former Liberian president who was in office from 2006 to 2018. She's an Harvard graduate with an economic degree who fought hard from prison and exile and became an inspiration to many young female politicians. Encouraging them, she got a Nobel Prize for laying a suitable foundation for women to establish their future, taking their futures in their hands.